Hello, and welcome to our exclusive interview with Agrimaxx ESP, a cutting-edge solution for maximizing your agricultural production. Today, we dive deep into the features, benefits, and success stories that make this product revolutionary. Join me and Todd Meyers, General Manager of Agrimaxx ESP, as we uncover how his product is revolutionizing their industry. Let's get started. So Todd, can you give us an overview of Agrimaxx ESP and how it can benefit your various clients?
So the easiest way to probably understand it is we are a water softener on steroids. We are taking any impurities in water and we're putting those into suspension so they bypass the root system, the stomach, and they flow right out the other side. We are a 100% green product. We are doing our best to eliminate chemicals by injecting frequencies into the water. Everything in the world has a frequency to it. We know the frequencies to every known element out there, and we tackle those jobs chemical-free.
And how exactly does that work? Your system is just emitting electrons into the water with a certain frequency, and then everything just starts to change? Is it as simple as that, I guess?
It is as simple as that. Yeah, we're injecting billions of electrons into the water, changing the water at the molecular level. We're actually lessening the bond between the hydrogen molecule and the water molecule. So in essence, you're breaking the ionic bond of those elements.
So what are some key industries that your product can be utilized in, and how many units are currently out there?
We have 80,000 units out there worldwide. We do business in Africa, Canada, United States, Honduras, and Mexico. We're in processing plants, we're in golf courses, we're in row crops. If it has to do with water, we can help it. The biggest jobs that we tackle are calcium related. So we're keeping pumps and generators and pipes clean for life.
How about some success stories or testimonials from clients who've kind of experienced positive outcomes using Agrimaxx ESP?
We have thousands of happy clients. Matter of fact, with our money back guarantee, we have yet to give money back to anybody. Matter of fact, it's quite the opposite of that. They want to buy more. With the profits that they realize by saving on water and fertilizer, they use that to continue to buy more units from us. We fully realize that we sound too good to be true, and that's why the owner of Agrimaxx decided to put a 1-year money-back guarantee that they're going to reduce their water footprint by a minimum of 20%, but we have a lot of applications out there that they're saving between 40 and 60%. That's how much they can cut their water back. I mean, what type of product out there in the world gives their clients 1 year to be completely satisfied? We've put this technology into the hands of some of the largest growers in the world, Simplot being one that absolutely love our product and swear by it. They're doing real world tests with our product, and it does exactly what we say that it will do.
Can you elaborate a little bit on the versatility of Agrimaxx ESP and how it can be integrated into different types of operations?
We are in a lot of different applications. For instance, like for golf courses. We are in essence an electronic surfactant. We're breaking the surface tension of the water so they can eliminate any wetting agents from day one. We have them cut off their surfactants. We have them cut their water sets back by 20%. And we also have them pull their fertilizer back by 20%. We can take a filthy, algae-ridden pond and turn it into crystal clear water in 2 weeks. We have some of the biggest golf courses in the United States do business with us, and they have for the past 20 plus years.
Golf course is a no-brainer. We know you have lots of different applications. I'm kind of interested, how does that translate to, let's say, a dairy farmer?
Our dairy farmers, our guarantee changes a little bit. Our 1-year money-back guarantee on dairy farms is that they are going to reduce their dry matter intake by ½ pound per cow per day, and their milk poundage, we guarantee, will go up ½ pound per cow per day, or your money back. One of the intriguing things on a dairy is that they are all plagued with flies. We actually can mimic an acid frequency to get rid of 80 to 90% of flies around a dairy, and that is a major thing for them. Nobody really thinks about it, but the cows are stressed out the entire time because they're constantly, if you've ever been to a dairy, they're fighting off those flies at all times. When the fly population is decreased by that amount, and with us purifying the water, we build a healthier, more calm herd Their mortality rate drops, their insemination rate increases, they are calmer, healthier, and happier, if you will, cows. Everything in the world relies so much on water. The purity of it is super important. The big thing is that we're helping farmers realize maximum genetic potential. With the plant or animal never going into any type of stressed state, because we're eliminating that part of the process, they can achieve maximum genetic potential. So all soil types have bound up nutrients in them. There's not a soil out there that doesn't have a bound up nutrient. By us releasing that bond, we're making more nutrients available that the crop has never been able to realize before.
Can you walk up to a farmer and say, hey, install my product, and you're done using all kinds of chemicals and fertilizers on your crops, or does it just reduce it by a certain amount? How does that work?
So our guarantee is 20%.
Okay.
However, we have lots of applications out there that cut back 50, 60%. Theoretically, the bug runoff, the insecticides, you could cut back 100%. We tell farmers day one, cut back 50% on insecticides, and then feather it back from there. You know your crop or whatever you're growing better than anybody, so you find your sweet spot. We just ask you to cut back 50%. Fertilizers, 20%, and then keep feathering it back from there. With the way things are right now in our world, with fertilizer, if you can find it, has jumped 4 times as much as it used to be. All the states are asking you to cut back your water, so we can immediately help in those 2 areas while increasing your yield. Coupled with our money back guarantee, you have nothing to lose.
If you were to come to my business, regardless if it was a golf course or a farm or dairy or pigs, what's the process for that kind of installation?
So none of these units are off the shelf. We don't have 1,000 of them sitting in a warehouse. Matter of fact, 2 machines are never alike. What we do, we take a water sample. We have a lab in Texas that does our water testing, and we send those 2 items off to our engineer in Texas, and they put the water and those questions together, and they build a specific unit for your application. There's 2 different ways to install our product. One is a hard pipe application. So we do part of the installation. We ask our growers to do part of the installation. You weld what's called a weldolit. It's about a 1 by 1 inch bushing. So we ask the growers to have their welder weld these on, and then a stainless steel probe goes into each one of those, and we install the wires on the probe. The second way to install is what we call a floater. So it's a 18-inch boat that is made out of PVC that has those same probes on the bottom of it. All it has to do is touch the water, so it's tethered to our machine, and it just floats around on the shoreline and energizes the water.
So apart from the enhanced productivity, are there any other environmental benefits associated with your product?
The arsenic table in our water system grows exponentially every year, so we are lessening that. Anytime that we can put less arsenics into the water, it's better for the environment. And one of the big things that we do is that with the bacteria in the water, we can actually target and eliminate E. coli, hoof and mouth disease, and bird flu. So there's lots of different applications that we're targeting the poisons, if you will, in the water. I believe, and I tell people all the time, that there will come a day where the government will make you use a product like ours. Coupled with our money back guarantee, you have nothing to lose. If there's ever been a time, right now is the time. Knowing what our product does and how much we save farmers, and that's where our heart is.
Thank you for joining us today as we got to spend time with Todd Meyers, General Manager of Agrimaxx ESP, and dive into their product and how it's revolutionizing their industry. So that'll do it for today. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.